So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2025 Toyota Sequoia 1794 edition, which also has the TRD Off Road package. And I'm going to take some time to go through the interior of this thing. But before I do, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So like I normally do in my videos, I'm going to start over on the left. So on the left, you got your window switches right here. You got your door locks. You've got your toggle right here for your rear mirror adjustment. Down here, you have two buttons in the setting button for the driver's seating position you can set. Got your door latch up top right here. To the right of that, you've got a series of buttons. So first, you have a toggle on and off for the light for the rear hatch. You have an automatic headlight button, button that releases the gas cap door. You have a button which changes the dim level of the gauge cluster, the odometer trip reset, parking, sensors you can turn off. You have a heated steering wheel right here, as well as a button that turns on the 120 volt plug as well. Then you have the full crisp clear digital gauge cluster. So there's different pages you can cycle over on the left side right here. So there are 6 of them. So starting over on the left, it's kind of a fuel efficiency screen. You got that green leaf right there. Let me go back. And then on these pages, you can also cycle up and down. I'll showcase how I'm doing when I get to the steering wheel. So this first page has distance to empty, just kind of the eco as well, navigation. So if you have a route set in your navigation display, you can also have a second page, or you can toggle up and down on here. Otherwise, it just kind of displays a compass, and I'm currently pointed more northeast. Whatever you're listening to, whether it's satellite radio, your phone, media, anything will display here. Then you have some vehicle information details on the trailer, so there's no trailer there, but you got trip distance, and then tire pressures for all 4 corners, and then just back to the top. Then you have settings for all the different options, so lane assists, all different settings, parking settings, everything right here. You can just kind of quickly turn them on and off. Then the last one is a warning screen, so it says maintenance required soon. You can go in the navigation display and figure out what that warning detailed is. You can see that the center is a full-on tach, and the center of that tach, it displays the miles per hour in a digital number. Over on the right, you have a bunch of different performance-ish gauges, bar graphs, I guess you could say. So that first one, it's the iForce Max engine, right? So the iForce is kind of that turbo. So once it gets into the PSI between 0 and 20, that first graph will raise. Max is basically all the batteries. So you see at the bottom, it's got a battery level. It's pretty healthy, pretty high, almost full. And it'll showcase when it's using that. And you got temperature gauges over on the right of that as well. On the bottom, some more gauges. You got battery life, or battery level, as well as your fuel gauge as well. Coming to the steering wheel, how is adjusting everything on that left side is right here, left and right. And then once you're on a page that has multiple options, this little toggle where it says okay, you twist that up and down, you can cycle through different pages. You have back button, phone, then you got a talk button right here. You have volume controls over on the left. Over on the right down here, you have the tuner controls for switching stations or songs, mode, and then up top is basically all the cruise control, lane assist options. Give you a better look at the steering wheel because the bottom features TRD branding, and up top you get a nice red racing stripe. Behind the steering wheel is a nice red TRD start-stop button, and you got some trailer brake options as well. Then you have the navigation display. So there's nothing wrong with the screen if it's doing a flickering. It's just a different display, refresh rate between my camera and what it captures. So trust me, this is, crisp, clear, really amazing big screen, but it's just not going to come through right on the camera. But there's 5 main options that are accessible over on the right side. So you have navigation, currently in a school parking lot. Whatever you're listening to, media, phone. There's no phone connected. I'm currently recording this through a phone. Then you got a vehicle, so let's kick back out for a second. So under vehicle, you got seat controls, trip information, and vehicle alert. Under seat controls, you can select the massaging options. Trip information, I've been kind of leaving it on this screen. You got current and then history, and then vehicle alert. So there's no alerts. Different settings for the vehicles. You have personal info, Bluetooth devices. This is where you can enable your phone for Android Auto and all that. General notifications, Wi-Fi, display, sound, media, navigation, vehicle customized. So going in here, you can adjust between the lights, door control, boarding, exit, climate, voice search, dealer info, info security, software update, and apps. So I'll just kick it back on another screen. Like I said, this is kind of where I leave it. Coming down from there, you have your different HVAC controls. So you have, they're all basically little toggles, switches. You can also control just the rear from the front, which is nice. Heated and ventilated seats, 3 levels of them. So light up red for heat, light up blue, 3 levels for ventilated or AC seats, some people call them. You have your volume control, and you can turn it off as well over to the left. And then there's a USB plug all the way over on the right. Coming down from there, you got some trailer options. You have a camera view button, so pushing that showcases around the vehicle. Push it again, goes away. Traction control off. You got a hazard button. You can lock the rear diff right here. Back and to the left, you have the hold button right here. You have a parking brake latch. You got a charging pad, pretty nice storage space as well next to it. Coming back from there, you have your gear levers, so it features nice TRD branding and kind of that racing stripe from the top of the steering wheel as well. So you have park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and once you're in drive, you can knock it over and select your own gears. There's no paddles on the back of the steering wheel. So coming back from there, you have your 4-wheel drive selector. So you have 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low, and to enable each mode, you push down, you can twist and toggle into those. To the right of that, you have a multi-function toggle. So whatever button of these 4 you push, then you can toggle once you're in that. So under drive modes, it's currently highlighted. You twist this and you'll be in the different drive modes. So you have sport, normal, and eco. Now, as you can see, they're basically changing the characteristics of the engine because it's kind of highlighting that engine. So sport just livens up all the performance capabilities of the vehicle. Eco then in that case is going to kind of tune the engine down to a more fuel efficient setting, right? You're gonna get the best miles per gallon cruising around in that eco mode. So after drive mode, you have tow and haul and you have MTS. So let's click on MTS, but first you have to go into 4 high or 4 low to utilize that. So push it, got it, and then you're going to adjust between the different modes. So you have auto, dirt, sand, mud, and deep snow. And Toyota keeps it simple, right? All the drive modes or the multi-terrain select modes are pretty detailed on when you should use them. So if you're in some dirt situation, or just look at the images, right? If your situation mimics this sandy situation, probably put it in sand. Same with mud, deep snow. And then if you want to switch between the drive modes as well, and you have crawl control over on the right as well. I just put myself into high again. Over on the right side of all this, you have your cup holders hidden behind a nice door. Then you have your center console, which just has multiple features. So it kind of has cubby space right here. You can release spot probably for a phone can fit here. Then you can also lift it up. You got different rows for coins, USB-C, regular USB. You could probably stack, I usually use the Coke cans as like an idea. You could probably put the whole case of cans of soda in here and you'd be good. But behind that, you also have 2 cup holders as well. Going to the passenger side, you see the 1794 branding right there on the dash. You got your glove box. Give you a look at the passenger seat, the design of the seats. So this features 3 rows. Currently have that left side rear down, but the other side up. Because I was taking pictures back there earlier. But this is the look at the back. The first and second row share a sunroof controls all up top right here. You have sunglass holder as well. I like the camera that they're putting in more of these. So this is the rear. If you're, this is the inside of your vehicle, you want to see what's going on out behind. You got kids in the back, wailing hands. You got a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe you're hauling things and you're just packed up. You can't see what's behind out your window. You flip this, you get a nice camera view out the back. But that is pretty much the interior of the 2025 Toyota Sequoia 1794 edition. It also has the TRD Off Road package as well, which is why you got like these TRD pieces sprinkled throughout the cabin. But if there's a feature button I didn't go in depth enough on and you have some questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below and I will answer them. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps and I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.